Hi, everybody. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to start off by telling you that there was some technical difficulties, and my PowerPoint did not make it with me. So, but that's okay because I spent 3 days preparing, so I know pretty much what's on it. So, what we are going to be talking about that Brian sent out. Brian, can you tell me what it was how it was that I had it listed was the who am I?
Who do I want to be?
Who do I want to be?
Where do I begin?
And where do I begin? So we'll get into that in a couple of seconds. We have a special guest today that is going to be doing a wellness dance with us, a virtual wellness dance, Shawana Cummings. And I wanted to acknowledge that today is Administrative Professionals Day, so happy Administrative Professionals Day to all of you out there. And then I also wanted to acknowledge Cesar Chavez Day, even though that was March 31st. That did not land on a time where I had done a webinar, and I really wanted to acknowledge Cesar Chavez Day and the fact that it's a holiday and that a lot of people didn't even know why we were off. So if you get a chance, maybe look up his history. There's a movie about him. And I personally met and hung out with some of his family members in the past, and they're really good people. And yeah, just owe a lot to Cesar Chavez and all that he's done. So in going with the whole who am I wanted to start off with a little video, which those of you that have been with me since the beginning, this is our 14th one. I don't always do this, but I wanted to show you this little video because in these past couple of months, when I've spoken to people, how I gauge what I'm going to be talking about is what others are talking to me about. Not in the chat, because most people watch this afterwards. It might have hundreds of views and they usually come after, and people will reach out to me or they'll call me on the phone. And what I really have felt with, including myself, is that after this whole year of going through COVID, going to work from home, many people have suffered loss. Who are we now on April 21st, 2021, as opposed to who we were just a year ago? You know that in prior webinars, I always say we're constantly evolving. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. So in my check-in, I always like to ask, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need support? And if you do need support, do you know what to do to get that support? If it's personal support, if it's work support, do you have a plan on where you can get that support, who you can get that support from? If it's work, whether that's your supervisor or that's HR. Some of us are blessed to have great, perfect supervisors. Others may not be. So you might have to find alternatives. So that was kind of, what I've noticed in this past year as well as I do my check-in. So with full transparency, as I normally like to be with you guys, March 12th, I was in a horrendous car accident, and it has really taken its toll on all aspects of my life in the past month. And it was pretty bad. I've learned a lot from it. The first few days after, I've explained having this euphoric gratitude, just euphoric. I mean, I was on cloud 9 and walking on clouds, and oh my God, I survived. And, and then I don't know how many of you have been in accidents that are really serious, or then just going through this journey of, be it anger or sadness, from emotional pain, to physical pain, and feeling overwhelmed, plus working. And so I've learned a lot in the past month, and I'm still learning. And so as I'm checking in with my transparency, I want to say that, so I had 23 years with the county yesterday. Was my 23rd year anniversary. I have been in recovery for, let's say, 25 years. I still, even though we always say you're the expert on yourself, I'm still constantly learning and having to be open to learning, whether that's with my therapist, with my friends, with my family. And I'm learning that this past month that it's very hard for me to reach out when I need help or when I want help. Very, very difficult. There's a part of me that doesn't want to feel weak or doesn't want to impose. And I would say that's probably the biggest part, is I don't want to impose that on anybody. And it's very difficult to reach out, or even if people do offer, because as you guys know, many people will, what can I do to help? What can I do to, so I'm learning. I'm an evolving person, and that's something that I'm gonna have to grow in, is allowing people to assist when they ask. When they offer. And luckily, as I was telling Brian, the past few days have been better. So it's getting better, And something I always remind myself is nothing lasts forever. Whether that's that feeling of euphoria or that feeling of just feeling cruddy, it doesn't last forever. Thank God, right? And as spiritual as I am, I've talked about this before, about giving yourself the ability to have two emotions at once, or many emotions at once. And yes, I'm still grateful that I lived through the accident. Not too happy that my car was totaled and that I lost out on quite a bit of money and stuff. And so there's that balancing, right? And especially when your life is turned upside down and you kind of try to make sense of it and go, but I didn't do anything to deserve that, right? So it's been a whole process. Luckily, I have friends and supporters and family who love me and stuff, and I just need to learn how to get out of my own way. I'm sure some of you can know what I'm talking about with that, right? And here's the thing, I wore this shirt on purpose today. So if my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. So I think all too often we think that we're really, really good at being silent sufferers when others do know that something is going on. And I know for me, I just happen to have an RBF anyway. So when I am not pleased with something, it shows. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Unfortunately, that a lot of us have those faces. But that could be a good thing too, right? Because people will call me out on it and say, "Are you sure you're okay? Do you need a hug?" So, in checking in, ask yourself where you're at. Where you're at right now. What has happened in this past year that has changed or transformed you? Again, mine was definitely a big one, was the accident. But I would say an even bigger one was going with change. I had this one slide that said, "Don't fight the journey." It was something like, "Don't fight the journey. Sometimes it's intended to be that way," or something. And I remember being sent to work from home last year on March 19th and thinking, oh my God, we had all this going on. And I would say it was the hugest blessing in disguise in the past 10 years. Within a few months, I was on a new team and loved it. And so it was such a huge change that was so positive. And, but I wouldn't have known that, right? So we're gonna watch a quick video right now that's a couple minutes. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring on Shawana for the dance party, and then we'll watch that video after, and we'll get into our conversation about changes. So I'm really excited to have Shawana Cummings with us, who is a dance instructor professionally outside of work, and she's also a conservator with the RISE team, with Rita Mejia's team, who happens to also be here in the audience, because we were possibly going to do this with Shawana, but that's may not work out. So I'm going to put these headphones on. Hi, Shawana. Let me know if you can hear me. Looks like you can by your hand signal. So we're ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Go ahead and make her full screen.
So I'm gonna make you full screen here so that everybody can see you. Give me 1 second, everybody. Please bear with me. And I may have to have, here we go. Oops. Okay. So we good, Brian?
Let's see if we can hear her.
So we're just gonna check the audio really quick, Shawana, to make sure that we can hear you, okay?
No problem, no problem.
Yes,
I'm just so
I can hear
excited to be here
Shawana.
with everyone.
Okay, so we can hear you
Awesome.
now, so Shawana, go for it. Thank you for being with us, and if you could just let everybody know a little bit really quickly who you are and why it is that you do this, please.
Yes, absolutely. Hello, everyone. I am so very excited to be here. Like Baltimore said, my name is Shawana, and I am a conservator with the RISE team with Fresno County. Rita Mejia, shout out to my supervisor. Love you very much.
Woo woo.
And this is what I do, you guys. Besides work, outside of work, what I love to do is dance. I love to move, and I do it for a reason. I do it to keep myself mentally sane. I mean, we need that, right? This is our self care, right? So it helps me to do that, to decrease stress, anxiety, to keep ourselves physically in shape, and to get our heart rates up, get our cardiovascular endurance going. There's so many benefits. So there's many reasons why I do this, but most importantly, I want to share with others so that way they can reap the benefits of dancing and exercise as well. So I'm glad that the department brought me on today to be a guest so that way I can dance with you all because it's fun, right? Ultimately, it's fun and we love to do it. We have been in a pandemic which has sent a lot of us home. So we've been in our homes and we've been kind of like locked away. And I know a lot of you weren't able to go to the gyms because those were closed or find it difficult getting outside, which is okay. There's lots that we can do even in our living room. So I want you to join me on today, okay? I want you to get up wherever you are. If you're sitting at that computer, it's noon, it's break time, you should be on lunch. Step away for a second. Step away. My supervisor emphasizes that for us to make sure that we take our breaks because it's important. So
Yes.
get up with me right now. I see you. Come on, get up, get up. You're still sitting there. Get up right now. Let's go ahead and take a few minutes to work it out. And even if you're in the office, there may be a few of you in the office, but perhaps you can stand up at your desk as well. Let's go ahead and get ourselves moving. I'm going to play a song for us. We're going to dance a little bit here, but I want to warm you all up first. Let's warm up our bodies, okay? So go ahead. Let's go and just shake it out, because I know you've been sitting there all this morning, right? So let's go ahead and shake it out. Get yourself some space. Wherever you are, find some space. Just make sure it's clear. And I want you to first start moving and just go ahead and shake those legs out, shake your arms out. And I want you to start off by stepping side to side. That's what I want you to do. Real simple, nothing too complicated. You guys want complicated workouts? You come see me outside of this. We'll make it happen. Get something more high intensity. But let's step it side to side. And now I want you to roll those shoulders forward. Let's roll your shoulders. Yes. Take them up. We're rolling our shoulders. All right, let's go ahead and take it back. Let's roll those shoulders back now. Remember, we're loosening it all up. I know you've been sitting there for a while. I want you to feel good and to finish off the rest of your day. Arms up. We're taking it back. Take those arms out. We're going to do some arm circles here, and you can go side to side with this as well. Arm circles forward. You all are looking good. Looking good. I love it. Keep it going. Arm circles forward. All right, let's go ahead and take them back. Arm circles back. Perfect. I love it, you guys. You're moving. Afternoon dance session coming up. All right. Now I want you to do a few more warm-ups with me. I want you to take your arms up. Let's come on. We're going to stretch it out side to side. Up. All right, we're taking it up in the air, side to side. Perfect. Good job, everybody. I love it. Next, I want you to cross your body. Take it here. Take it across. Perfect. Oh, you two look good. Baltimore Rita, you look amazing. I love it. All right, let me see. I want you guys to give me some arm curls. Let's hear. Let's hear some bicep curls here, up and down. Because not only do I want you to be fit, I want you to build up those muscles as well and be nice and strong. Nice and strong. All right, one more. Let's go ahead and take it out to the side. Out. Perfect. All right. Listen, what we're going to do now before we go into our song, we're going to get dancing. I want you to go right to left. We're going to do a grapevine, okay? Take it side. Side. Out. Bring that foot back. It's a grapevine. Yes. Good job. Warm it up. I know there's a dancer in every single one of you. I know it. Some of you are beginning, some are intermediate, and some are advanced. But no matter what level you are, we're going to have fun. Awesome. All right. So side to side. So shake it out. You all should be warm by now. Your body should feel warm. Awesome. Now let's dance. We're going to throw in a song. And I don't know if you've heard it. I'm sure you have. Let's see. The Cupid Shuffle. Really quick. I'm just going to review it with you. I want you to go 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. You kick it up, 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 and then we turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. I want you to follow me, but most importantly, don't stop. Please don't stop. You can do this for 4 minutes. Let's move our bodies, get our work in for the day. Is that all right? Okay. We're going to get ready to dance, everyone. Move with me. Here we go. Side to side. All right. Let's have fun. This is so exciting. Few minutes out of your day to get you going, okay? All right. I'm going to start. And we're going to go to the right. Here we go. Yes. Left. Let's take it up. And we're going to turn it around. Turn. See, that's it. And that's all you're going to do. Right. Just follow me. Take it up. Up. We're just going to do a 360. Turn. Take it right. And left. All right. I see you guys. Keep it going. Up. And turn. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Right. And left. Your heart rate should be going up. And turn it. Woo, hey. To the right. Have fun with it. To the left. Yes, good job. Up. I see you all. Have fun. Woo! I love it. You're doing great. I'm just going in a circle. Same few moves. Turn. Whoop, whoop. Right. And left. Feet up. Up. Now turn it. Come on, you guys. You still hanging in there? Right. And left. I got it. Kick it up. I want to see those kicks. To the front. Woo. To the right. Everybody, oh, come on. Keep it moving. Up. And we're going to turn it. You're almost there. You got this. And keep it going. Keep it going. Yes. Up. Kick. We're turning it. Woo! Keep it going. And left. You guys are almost there. Up. Turn it. Woo! You guys should be breathing a little heavy right now. Our afternoon dance fun. Gotta love it. Okay, to the front. Woo! One more time. To the right. And left. Woo! Now kick. All right, come on. You guys got this. 4 minutes. Woo! And left. So proud of you all. Hey. Now I'm turning again. Follow me. Take it out. Woo! Good job.
She's back. Hey, Shawana, did we lose you?
Hello. I think we got disconnected here, but we were at the end. We were done.
So, okay. So I want to say, in fairness to Rita and I, there is a delay on these cameras. So you'd think that we never would have danced in our lives before, although Rita would think she was an expert at it and that I was the one that was bad. But you'd think I had never danced before. That was awesome, and I am sweating.
Yes, that'll get you sweating right there. Just 4 minutes. That was 4 minutes of dancing.
That was just 4 minutes.
That song was 4 minutes, yes.
So Shawana, what would you suggest to someone, say that they watch this and they're like, oh, I loved that. I want to do it, but I don't know how. Where could they find a virtual online dance, or or where could they find you if they wanted to outside of work? Because I believe you teach classes, right?
I do. They're virtual due to the pandemic. We shut down the studio, but right now you can just find me Precision Line Dancing on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, Precision Line Dancing. As well as there's so many different videos that people can find. There's videos all over YouTube. I just encourage everyone to move. That's the main thing. You can find whatever style of dance that you like online. There's some form of dance, but the main thing is doing it. I really encourage people to move your body. So move your body.
Well, Shawana, I can't express how grateful we are for having you. And as you and I spoke before, hopefully next time we can get together and all do it in person. And then we'll be in real time, and it won't look like Baltimore's never danced in his life.
No, you're fine. I understand technology, but no, I know you guys know how to dance, and I know you love it. So it was my absolute pleasure to come on today.
Thank you, Shawana. I'll tell you, if I'm sweating this much in 4 minutes, then I'm expecting to see a 5-pound weight loss on that scale tomorrow, right? All right, thank you.
There's so many benefits.
You have a great rest of the day.
Absolutely. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Oh, there is no PowerPoint. That's right. Let me know when I'm back, Brian.
Yeah, go ahead, anytime.
Okay, everybody. So that was really fun. So on this end, as I said, in fairness to Rita and I, if you watch that, there is about a 12-second delay. But I got to tell you, it was fun, and it was, there's something right about doing something with other people like that. That just makes it different, right, than doing it by yourself. I know that in my house, I'll have this happen. One person starts working on the backyard, and then before you know it, everybody's out there. And so I think it is just funner to do stuff with other people. So I look forward to doing that again, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that. So, and as we're going along, as always, if there's anything that you want to add, put in the chat, text me, email me, Brian. So we're gonna watch a little video right now, and because we're gonna move on for just a little bit. I'm not gonna keep you guys as long as I normally do today, because we're gonna do a part 2 to the Who Am I series, and in that part 2, we're gonna delve into some more action parts of what can I do to just rediscover myself, and yeah, that can be exciting, right? It can be exciting, and it can also be scary. So before we show this video, I want to tell you this is a video that during trainings, and for those of you that are noticing that this side of my head is just way off, I really tried to get it down, so I don't know what's going on with it.
The big camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong camera. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the video. But so why I chose the video is because I'm guilty of this myself. I'm guilty of not always giving people the benefit of the doubt, or I can tell you in the last month, having gone through something, one of the side effects of me not feeling well, mentally, emotionally, is that I tend to get really irritable, and I have less patience, and I'm not, I have a pair of glasses that I normally see through that are very patient and very namaste and very caring, and there must be a reason. And then there's a pair of glasses that I look through that says, well, why aren't they doing it this way? And they could have done it that way. And why are they taking so long? And I start to question everything. And sometimes I'm not able to catch myself doing it, right? As I'm sure a lot of you would agree that you sometimes get into that funk as well. So Brian, if we could put this video on, it's about 3 or 4 minutes. And really, if you could pay attention to it, because you're gonna see that there's really some big lessons in this very short video.
Kid, every time I'm pulling out, he's right there. Man, someone needs to talk to his parents, if they're ever at home. What is it with the traffic today? It's always, every day, this intersection's always crowded. I hate pulling out of here. I need some of these dumb roads. Oh, there's... Okay, so I'm not even here. Right. Great lady. The princess of parking. Oh, sure. Take the spot. Way to be considerate. Oh, are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Oh.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a great day.
It's about time. Let's see, what do I want? Yeah, could I add a cookie to that order?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem, only guy in the world. I'm sure you need your cookie. The world, your oyster, and he's serving your cookie.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much.
What can I get for you?
Yeah, I'll have a tall decaf macchiato.
Yeah, sure, no problem. For $3.85. And it might take a few minutes here. We've got quite a line, obviously, and thanks for your patience.
Great. Yeah, great. Great for me. Winning again. Unbelievable. What is that? What in the world? Oh, what? What am I supposed to do? How can I do anything about that? Can I even help with that? I don't.
Your coffee, sir.
Oh. I I can't take this anymore. I gotta get out of here.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry, so sorry.
Hey, buddy, come here.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I first saw it years ago, and it was just something that really, really struck me. And like I said, I show it at each of the rap trainings that I do. And it's just a reminder that one never knows what somebody else is going through. And one of the slides that I had prepared was on this. If you can wrap your head around this, I saw this a few months back. There are thousands of versions of Baltimore out there, right? There's the Baltimore that I think I am. There's the Baltimore that Brian knows, the Baltimore that Rita knows, the Baltimore that the person at Starbucks knows. So depending on where I'm at when somebody has met me, there are thousands, there could be millions of versions of all of us out there, right? And we don't know. And that's probably why some people say, you know, I've always said people either really love me or they really hate me. And I've heard others say that. So in going to that, let's say this past month, I surely have probably not been at my best. I surely have not been at my, sorry, I keep looking at the wrong camera, at my best that I want to present to people, my best self. I like that version of Baltimore that has the glasses on, that is patient and is loving and is kind and is gentle. Unfortunately, that's not life, right? We go through stuff, we have days, all of us do. And where those other versions of ourselves are out there. But I believe what's most important is what version of ourselves do we want out there, right? Do we want that patient, loving person version to be out there, or the angry, irritable, big-mouthed, whatever person out there? So that's why I wanted to share the Get service, and on the slide I actually had compassion on top, because as I mentioned before, you know, even I have to remind myself that at times when I start to become impatient, that just because somebody doesn't tell me what they're going through, I have no idea. They could be going through something very traumatic. There are not too many people know that I was even in a car accident on March 12th. I'm just not one of those that's gonna post it on Facebook, and not that there's anything wrong with that for people who do. I'm just a little more private that way. So a very close circle know about the accident. So the unfortunate part about that, though, is that if maybe you've been I've been around you in the past month. I may not have been one of those great versions that I love of myself. May have been a little salty. I have been known to be referred to as salty balty at times, and I don't want to be salty. But I am going to say that on that note, this is going to be the conclusion of today's part 1, and part 2 is, I believe, May 19th, which is the third Wednesday of next month. Please send in any questions. I know a lot of you will watch this after, as you always do, and I appreciate that. I'd really like to see if we can get more people engaged live next time, so that we can do some, real-time talking and conversing. And so if you could reach out to me if that's possible, for you to be, with us on at that time next month. So namaste, blessed be. You guys have a great day. Stay cool. It's starting to get warm. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining us today. And yeah, thank you.